Peace, peace. Greetings to all. So this video, man, I had to make this real quick. It's like 5 a.m., man. Over on this dimension of, what they call Earth. So I had a dream like Martin Luther King, man. And his dream is specifically about Rod Hayes. And it's crazy because the dream was sort of in a sense of speaking with, other individuals, other black folk within the dream. It's like your normal day, you know what I'm saying? Your work day, working a regular job and all of that, man. This is like another life that I'm living in some form of fashion. I had a couple family members that was included in this dream, but as far as like the conversation I had with Rod Hayes was outside of, the typical realm of, me dealing with family and stuff like that. But man, long story short, man, I had an encounter with Rod Hayes after dealing with, the normal functions and activities of, the ego, dealing with mundane conversations, dealing with material gain. I'm not going to say material wealth. It was a sense of speaking of, jobs and having, nice vehicles and all of that. So it went down for me communicating with folks that's within that material realm to me encountering Rod Hayes. There was a circle. I was in a chair. This is like a separate segment that I end up going into as far as the dimension, right? So I'm in the house. I'm in this house. I don't know who house I'm in. You know what I mean? But I am sitting in the chair. And you got Rod Hayes, right? He's standing up. And then I have other beings such as, other so-called black folk that surrounded me. So we end up having a conversation about loving yourself or loving others. There was one specific individual that spoke on focusing on other beings, loving them. In other words, like they so focused on outside love and not loving within. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing thyself. So that was the conclusion of that conversation, because I spoke up and Rod Hayes, like, he agreed with what I was saying, but he was also saying that when you have so-called friends within this realm, you have friends that's going to love you, and then you got friends that's going to so-called love you. They're going to give you that fake love. But he said the love that you receive from certain individuals that's really rocking with you, that love is exclusive. You know what I'm saying? It's exclusive to you, which means like the ones that love you is low in number. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have a lot of haters, man. So that's where we, we spoke on that. And it was interesting, man, and it's crazy because within this dream, right? Rod Hayes, man, I really think he's some type of advanced being. And he's smoking trees. Like he smoke, you know what I'm saying? You watch his videos today, like he smoked mad weed, man. That's not good, but um I think that's like a therapeutic stage that he going through with dealing with possibly the weight that he's dealing with. So that's, what I'm saying, as far as his endeavors, his mission, I think that helps him become calm in a sense. Cause that's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like lowers the energy. It calms the hypertension, but it's not really hypertension. It's the heighten of energy. So when you have an abundance of energy flowing through you, you know what I'm saying? Some folks, man, they can't channel it. They can't channel that energy, that high energy in the right direction. So they need a tool that's gonna calm their ass down. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the brother um, can't direct his energy in the right place. It's just he has things that he's trying to cope with dealing with, this awakening or what have you. Dealing with the tribes, the conquistadors, and so on and so forth. So one thing's for sure, I saw him like getting to this advanced stage, man. Like he kind of like morphed, man. Like he was a regular person, and then for some reason, within a segment of my dream, like he morphed, man. He had like some advanced tribal attire on, and then he had this he had a crown. He had long hair too, man. And then he had like this electrical aura around him. You know what I'm saying? He held like a staff. Um, that was my vision within the dream. Like it was like real time. Like I'm not thinking about this man. I'm not. I got other stuff I'm thinking about. I seen a couple of his posts, but then again, it's like too. I be on some weary type shit of because of demons, man. Like what they do is they infiltrate your pineal gland, and they like to place illusions into your head. You know what I'm saying? When you focused on the answer, and then they have the ability to try to stop you from thinking outside this realm. They hit you with mad distractions, taking you off course. But yeah, man, he definitely morphed into this tribal attire, man. He was he was like an electrified being. He was like a Raiden, like from Mortal Kombat, like some type of thunder god. But previous to that, because I don't wanna forget this. And it's crazy because I felt conscious was within the dream a bit. Like I felt a bit conscious, like aware that it was a dream, but in a sense, like I didn't want to go off course with that because I'm like, maybe this is a vision, a message that's being given to me. So this segment like kind of jumped, and Rod Hayes, he was like in the house. I was in the house. I was walking towards this like hallway, towards the doorway, and Rod Hayes was talking to this black woman. She was dark skinned, and she was wearing a red dress, and this black woman, so-called black woman in the red dress, she seems so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sense the energy of power. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I sense some type of form of evil though. You know what I'm saying? Look like a beautiful black woman, but I can sense some treachery. Some treachery like energy in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing a deal with a demon type thing. So, she told Rod Hayes, like, I need you to come with us. You know what I'm saying? Outside the door. Because outside, I'm looking outside the door. It's a screen, but it's really not a screen. It's a window. You know what I'm saying? Through the door. Or whatever. Not the door, but it's like you know how you have like a screen door, and then behind the screen door, you got the main door. The main door was open, and the screen door was closed. And then there's a large window within the screen door. So I'm looking through that. I see like different forms of crumbled like statues. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because these statues, like I can sense that these statues was alive. You know what I'm saying? They was just in like a frozen. They was in a frozen state. That's how it's looking. Like it's frozen in time. Like it's frozen energy, but I sensed they was alive. You know what I'm saying? They was watching. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird. You know what I'm saying? So, while I'm doing that, they conversating, and then I'm like hearing the communication between the two, and I stepped up to that black woman in the red dress with no fear. You know what I'm saying? And I said that, what did I say? Because Rod Hayes didn't want to go with her. But it was like, it was a serious matter that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go with us type of thing. And I'm like, I said, whether small or big, we all got a head boss we got to answer to. This is what I told the black woman. And then, tears start coming down her eyes. So I think she felt the soul in me. You dig what I'm saying? With no fear. Because it was like I was kind of like protecting Rod Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Because I stepped up. You know what I'm saying? From when I've been watching him, man, I know he's like real gully. You know what I'm saying? And he a stand-up dude from what I've been seeing. But in this dream, in this case, man, like it was like, step aside. Like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Let me protect you type of thing. You know what I'm saying? From this energy, which I felt was a demon, a powerful ass demon. You know what I'm saying? Female demon, black woman. You know what I'm saying? And that red dress, you already know. You know what I'm saying? The lower self, the color of the underworld. One of the colors of the underworld, man. And also to add on, after the crying, and it wasn't even crying, it was tears coming down this woman's eyes, man. And she walked out the house, and then what she did was she morphed. Like, not even morph, she shapeshift into this mud like clay. You know what I'm saying? It was like this mud, this clay. And she had this cement on top of her head, man. And then like she walked across the street and went into this cement dimension. It was like a grave that she went into, like a plot, like she went into and covered herself. And Rod Hayes ran out there. Me and him ran out there to see if she was still there. She disappeared in that motherfucker, along with those statues. You know what I'm saying? I think they was gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? I think they was gonna kill him. So from there, he ran in the house and ran up these steps, man. It was like his mind was blown. I ended up waking up, you know what I'm saying, after witnessing that. There's more to the dream, man, but it was a long segment. And then within the segment, I was jumping through different dimensions, different states of minds, you know. But yeah, I really think what Rod Hayes is doing, he's continuing his journey, man, within his matrix. He say that he's from the clay dirt and stuff like that. He could be, you know what I'm saying? He could be one of those, I would say possibly one of those original created beings here on the planet, you know what I'm saying? From back in the days, you know. Yeah, I don't, man. He could be one of those guys from the original tribes, you know what I'm saying? One of the ancient tribes. You know, you look at the stuff back in the day, the Incas, the Aztecs, and the Olmecs, and stuff like that. You know, the Mayans, all of that was real, you know what I'm saying? And it's like he was probably part of those segments, man. And you know, we in the stage, or we've been in the stages of reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though we lived a life of being high, status wise, to you know, experiencing the lows due to lowering our frequency and having sexual intercourse with the humans. You know what I'm saying? Our vibration definitely got lowered over time and dealing with this earth prison, you know, because like I said, man, this earth is a prison. This is not this is not home for the souls. You know what I'm saying? It may be home for you know, artificially created, you know, so-called black people. You know, it's beyond me, man. With this BS message that they got out here for the so-called black race. You know, everybody want to be comfortable, man. Everybody want to chill on a planet. It's planet like an island that you visit, you know. But you got people who visit the island. They like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I like this feeling. This is home. You know, I can eat what I want. I can do what I want. You know, it's like the free will that come with this lifestyle. You know, you people feel as though like you can't be accountable for the choices that you make, but you know, sadly mistaken, you are. You need to be. You know what I'm saying? Every choice you make, you are going to be accountable for that. You can play that illusion on yourself all you want, but you have choices that you supposed to be making down here. You have tests that you go through here on this realm. So you know, these cats, man, Talking about we are the original beings of this planet and this and that. We was born on this planet. Rod Hayes, he can claim that, but I think he from a higher dimension. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when this earth was in a higher dimension. I mean, before all this madness, because once upon a time, before all of this, I mean, ain't nothing new under the sun, but there was a time whereas earth was vibrating higher than this. It's vibrating low now because no one is in charge of observing the comings and goings of the energy leaving and I wouldn't say leaving. I would say intruding this dimension they call Earth. And I'm talking about spirits, demons, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You have folks in a higher realm that's taking charge, but most of all, you know, you have souls out here that's supposed to take counsel. Like soul beings that's like in my type of physical makeup. Like brothers and sisters coming together as a whole. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be dealing with the comings and goings of these demons and what goes on here on this planet. You know, in a sense of order and setting the responsibility of overseeing, not to make Earth home. You know what I'm saying? Because ascension is key. We gotta we gotta continue on ascending. You know, that's gold, man. That's gold. I mean, me personally, I can't see no other way. You know what I'm saying? Besides going down, going backwards, man, which will be the opposite of ascending. That's like when I'm in when I'm in alignment of eating good, you know, good and healthy food and stuff like that, man. Like my mind is like open. My mind is open. You know, you get in tune with higher beings of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Higher beings of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people, the so-called, you know, the so-called black people they call extraterrestrials or whatever. Like you have contact. They waiting for us to clean our bodies and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you got a bunch of agents out here who got you focusing on this screen. That's why I don't make videos like that unless I have to, unless I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like the distraction's real. I can't be on a joint every day making videos and all of that, man. Like, come on, man. Like I got stuff that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Internally and outwardly. And our people, that's, you know, what they would call wake or whatever, man, they should be on that same road, on that same path, man. Our paths may be different. But, you know, it's the same to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because the main mission is ascension. You know, but yeah, man, it's a lot of fake phonies, man, fake frauds out here who want to keep you in this circle, man. They want to keep you in a serpent cycle of, you know, keep swallowing the tail. You know what I'm saying? The tail swallowing itself constantly, and that's what they doing with y'all's energy. That's what you doing to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You in a serpent constellation, whereas the snake keeps swallowing its tail and it keep like regenerate. You know what I'm saying? Keeping you in this limbo state. You know what I'm saying? Rehash programs. You know, keeping y'all in the circle, man. That's what they doing. You know, all these big names. You think that these cats is random? Like they came from the hood and you know they living a regular life. Yeah, they giving y'all that illusion along with feeding y'all lies. They feeding y'all bullshit, and then they getting paid by the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? All this shit been amplified, man. All this shit been, they going into the lows of the lows to make sure that y'all distracted. And then giving y'all an illusion like they just like y'all. We just alike. I'm awakened. I know this and I know that. I'm a poor righteous teacher. Yeah, they giving y'all that bullshit illusion. Meanwhile, they feeding y'all lies on this spirituality shit. You know, the souls don't deal with that. So they giving y'all those fake ass teachings. You know, and then y'all fall for the okie doke and y'all excited and you know, y'all gullible, man. Y'all gullible. Falling for that shit, man. They got notifications on the tube. Oh, this person made a video. That person. You know what I'm saying? Every hour on a freaking hour. You know what I'm saying? Every day. These dudes, man, they never activated their crowns, man. What they would call crown chakra. They never activated it. These cats talking about, yeah, I'm Anunnaki and I'm the cosmic prince and I'm this and I'm that. Then you got cats talking this crap feeding off of Dr. York's holy tablets. A lot of them dudes is fake because they wasn't doing shit until Dr. York put the holy tablets out there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no shit. You know, they was listening to what's the dude name? Forget his name, man. It's gonna come to me. But yeah, I think it was that so-called white dude that used to talk about extraterrestrials. I don't even know if the dude's still alive. But yeah, man, they used to piggyback off of him. You know what I'm saying? Off of Bobby Hemmett, talking about the metaphysics and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Hemmett was dropping the jewels. Dr. Delbert Blair was dropping the jewels. Who else, man? It's a couple other guys. But yeah, man, they was piggybacking off of these guys, man. So they fell back, and Dr. Delbert Blair transcended or whatever. You know, these dudes, man, they corny and they frauds, man. That's just what it is. They wiggity whack, man. You know, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Listen, I ain't getting a lot of views and likes, and that's cool with me. I don't care. As long as the message is getting out there, that's my main concern. I'm not no mainstream dude. I'm not looking to be mainstream. All of that got to do with, you know, cats selling out. They selling out, man. You know what I'm saying? This channel has potency. You know what I'm saying? Unadulterated, man. You know, straight pure. You know, but yeah, I'm out of here, man. It's half hour in, man. Much peace, man. Peace to all, man. Continue on ascending, man. That's the goal. Keep rising those vibrations. One, I'm out.